Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about the chapter reflection in the coordinate geometry. That is your exercise 10. Before starting this chapter, you see that I have drawn here. This is your horizontal line x dash, that is known as x-axis, and this is your vertical line drawn y dash, that is known as y-axis. Point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is known as origin. In this diagram, it is indicated by O. Numbers have already been written here. Positive number in the right hand side. From O, left hand side, negative numbers. This is your positive and this is your negative. You have already been done the coordinate geometry in the previous class. For example, I am telling to you that A is a point whose coordinates are x and y, where x and y are the real numbers. Coordinates are always written under bracket. Now the question is raising, which you have done already, that if the coordinates of a point is given to you, location of the point, to locate the point on the graph, you have already been done it. As soon as the horizontal line x-axis and the y-axis are drawn, the whole plane divided into 4 sectors. This is your first sector, second, third and fourth. This is known as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is your fourth quadrant. So if the coordinates of a point are given to you, then in which quadrant the point will lie? With help of the sign of the coordinates, we can say, suppose that the point A having positive x coordinate and positive y coordinate, then the point will lie in the first quadrant. Suppose that B is another point whose coordinates x is negative and y is positive, then the point will exist in the second quadrant, this one position. Let's see another point whose coordinates are minus x, minus y. Remember, x and y are the real numbers. Then the point C will lie in the third quadrant, and D having x is positive and y is negative, then it will exist in the fourth quadrant, which you have already been done in the previous classes about the location of the points whose coordinates are given to you. In this chapter, you have to study about the reflection. Before starting the reflection, you see the diagram that this is a plane mirror. M dash is a plane mirror, and we are, suppose that this is an object P. The distance of the object P from the mirror, this is your OP. This is the distance of the object. Before starting the chapter reflection, you see the phenomenon. All of you know, it is noticed, when an object is placed in front of the mirror, the image of the object is formed just behind the mirror as much as the object is apart from the mirror. So the image of this object P will fall just behind the mirror. This is the image of the object P dash. It means OP equal to OP dash. The image of the object while an object is placed in front of the plane mirror is formed just behind the mirror as much as the object is apart from the mirror. So OP equal to OP dash. Therefore, the line joining the point P and P dash, suppose that P is an object, then mirror M dash is the perpendicular bisector of the line PP dash. Similarly, in the chapter reflection, you will be given a line of reflection which will work just like as a mirror. A point will be given and you have to find out the reflection of the point about which you have to study. line like x equal to 0. X equal to 0 means y axis. Y equal to 0 means x axis. X equal to 0 means y axis. It means this y axis is known as x equal to 0. It means on the y axis, if any point is taken, its x coordinate will be always 0, and this is why it is said x equal to 0. On the x axis, if any point is taken on the x axis, then its y coordinate will be always 0. This is why it is known as y axis, y equal to 0. And this is your x axis, this is your y axis, or x equal to a or y equal to a, where a is known as any integers, positive or negative. So such type of the lines will be given to you. This is why I have given you example about the mirror. Line will work as a mirror. The point will be given to you, and you have to find out the reflection of the point, and the line will work as a mirror. Similarly, you have to follow the same rule. Now you see a question. One question, I am giving you an example from the exercise 10. Suppose that this is your question number, you see the question number 10. Suppose that there is a point whose coordinates are 3 minus 2. Coordinates are 3 minus 2. Let P is a point whose coordinates are 3 minus 2. First of all, you locate the point. X coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is minus 2. So this is the point. Three minus 2. This is your point P, whose coordinates are 3 minus 2. If the coordinates of a point are given to you, then you have already been studied about the location of the point. So like it, this is the point P. Now you have to find out the reflection of the point from the x-axis, like it. X-axis. So this is your x-axis. Now, following the rules of reflection, you see that the point P is how much apart from the x-axis or the line of reflection. This is your line of reflection x-axis, and this is the distance of the point P from the x-axis. This distance is 2 units. See that this is the distance. So the image of the point will be formed 2 units above the line. So this is your point P dash. Now this distance and this distance will be equal because x-axis is working as the line of reflection in this question. Then the coordinates of the P dash will be, see that this is the x coordinate will be 3 and y coordinate will be 2. So P dash will be 3 and 2. See that. The coordinates of the point P dash will be 3 and 2. Line of reflection is x-axis. From the x-axis, the point is 2 units below from the x-axis, and this is why its image will be formed 2 units above from the x-axis. So PP dash, x-axis will be perpendicular bisector of PP dash. P dash is the image of the point P, and the coordinates of the point P dash will be, x coordinate will be this one and y coordinate will be this one, 3 and 2. Suppose that P is a point. Next question, coordinates are 3 minus 2. And question is raising reflection from the y-axis. If question is raising reflection from the y-axis, then P dash, P double dash Now the line of reflection is y-axis and this is your point P. Coordinates are 3 minus 2. You see that the point P is how much apart from the line of reflection y-axis. So this is the distance. See in the diagram. This distance is equal to 1, 2, 3 unit. The point P is 3 unit apart from the y-axis from the line of reflection. So its image will be formed 3 unit behind it because line of reflection works as the mirror. So this is the position of P double dash minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 and minus 2. Suppose that P is a point, coordinates are 3 minus 2 and if the reflection is taking place through the origin. So this is the distance of the point P from the origin. And its image will be formed if this is the point P and P triple dash. If OP is the distance of the point P from the origin, then at the same distance behind, like OP triple dash, its image will be formed and its coordinate will be minus 3, 2. P triple dash minus 3, 2. So children, sometimes without drawing the x and y axis, we can also write down the image of a point after reflection from a particular line. Like you see here. Suppose that P is a point, coordinates are 3 minus 2, reflection is going to be taken place from the x axis. You see the image of coordinates of the image of the point. P dash is the image of the point and its coordinates. You see with help of the diagram, coordinates are 3 minus 2. So you see that after reflection from the x-axis, sign of y coordinate will reverse. If it is negative, then it will become positive. The sign of y coordinate is minus. It is becoming positive from minus 2 to plus 2 and x coordinate will remain same. If the reflection of a point is taking place from the y-axis, then sign of x coordinate will reverse. The value will remain same in both the cases. If it is positive, then it will become negative, like the x coordinate of the point P is plus 3. After reflection from the y-axis, it is becoming minus 3 and y coordinate minus 2 is remaining same. But and in the case of origin, sign of both the coordinates will reverse, like the coordinates of point P is 3 minus 2 and it's suppose that image becoming P triple dash, then the coordinates of its image from plus 3 to minus 3, from minus 2 to plus 2. So directly you can write down like it. Sometimes question will be given to you, suppose that P is a point, coordinates same 3 minus 2, example I am giving to you, and the question is raising, find out the reflection of the point P from like x equal to 4. So first of all, x equal to 5, 3, minus 2, y equal to 4, minus 3, any number may be given. See the example. First of all, you draw the given line of reflection. Your given line of reflection is x equal to 4. So you locate for this particular question, you have to better into Draw the freehand diagram or use the graph paper. Plot the point. Draw this line x equal to 4. So this is your x equal to 4 line. You draw the line perpendicular to the x-axis at a point 4 parallel to the y-axis. This is your line x equal to 4. X equal to 4 means over the line, if any point is taken, then the x coordinate of the points will be always 4, or the y coordinate will vary, but the x coordinate will be always 4. This is why this line is known as x equal to 4. Now see in the diagram for this particular question, you see that the given point is how much apart from the given line of reflection. So this is your point, given point P, coordinates are 3 minus 2, and this is your given line of reflection. So this is the distance of the point from the line of reflection. This is the distance of the point, and you see in the diagram this distance is 1 unit. It means the point is lying 1 unit above from the given line of reflection. Following the law of reflection, the line of reflection will work as a mirror. The image of the point will be formed just behind the line. So 1 unit behind the line, like this is 1 unit behind the line. Suppose this is your P dash. So this is 1 unit behind the line, and the coordinates of P dash, you see that this is the x coordinate and this is your y coordinate. X coordinate will be how much? 5, and y coordinate is minus 2. X coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is minus 2. So coordinates of its image like P dash will be x5 and minus 2. So with help of the diagram and following the rules, if such type of the questions are given, then you can plot the point and you can find out the image of the coordinates of the image of the point after getting the reflection through the given line. Thank you children. I will discuss about the another type of the question in the next class.